How's it going, guys? This is Jim here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video as well as a brand new Halo Megabloks custom set or mock. So, first of all, I'd just like to say the reason I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks, which is now the longest time I haven't uploaded, that's because, first of all, my mic broke, which was the mic I was using to record videos in Halo 5 and Mirror's Edge and any other game that was on Xbox. So there's not going to be any of those videos for a while, sad face. Also, I've been working on a few stop motion videos, so I've been busy with that. I know a lot of people have been saying, more stop motion, so that's what I'm doing. Also, I've just been enjoying summer, so I hope you guys all had a good summer. It's practically ended for me now. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into this custom set. So here we are, finally a new mock. So, this custom set has 2 vehicles, it has a terrain piece, it also has a couple of extra things such as those Covenant crates at the back left corner, and it has 4 figures as well as an absolute ton of crates, weapons, and a bunch of other stuff. So this set is called Transport Attack. The price I would probably give it if this was an actual Megabloks set and they were selling it in pounds, it would probably be around £29.99, so £30. Now, a lot of people have been complaining, hey, that's way too high. This hog, which I've actually customized, it was the Goss hog, which came with Arbiter and the Master Chief with the cracked helmet. That was originally £24.99, so £25. That's just for that alone. This set comes with that, obviously without the Goss cannon. It comes with a Ghost, which was £9.99, and I think it still is, and 4 figures. And the Ghost only came with 1, and that came with 2, so you're getting 1 extra, and also terrain piece and a bunch of other stuff. So I think it's fair to say £30 is actually a pretty good price. So in dollars, that could be around $34.99 to, I don't know, $37.99, anywhere between the $30 and $40 region. If you want me to make an estimate in your price of your country, your currency, then just put that in the comment section below and I'll make a rough estimate just if you're interested in that. So let's get into reviewing and going over this set. So, as you know, these 2 crates can be opened, so if we just open this up, this one has a Needler, which is that sort of crimson, pinkish, purplish colour, and then the other one, just get this open, they are kind of hard to open. We have the newer version of the plasma pistol, there we go. So that is the 2 bonus weapons, you could say, you get in this set, and the 2 crates, there you go. Now onto the Ghost. There is no change in this Ghost. It is the exact same Ghost in the set you get with Jul 'Mdama. And yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to include a Ghost in this set, but I don't want to make any adjustments because, let's be honest, this thing looks amazing. Right, moving on. Oh boy, this is going to take a lot longer to go over. So this is my custom Transport Hog. It has an absolute pile of crates and other things at the back. It also has an absolute ton of new things added onto it, as you can see, and also the color is different. So the theme and the color basically of this entire set is green and black, so everything you'll see is around those colors. The figures, most of them are green or have a shade of green in them, apart from the Covenant obviously because they're purple. But yeah, so I think it's got a pretty good look. Just turn it around there. Go, UNSC logo on there, if that could focus, thank you. There we go. Oh, the background's just turned very white. That's what I kind of wanted at first. Okay, and this is it from the other side, just identical. So let's get straight into this. So the build is practically the same. I've just switched a lot of things. So all of this front section was black, now it's green. There are several bits of black that's still in it, obviously, all the way here, all the way across the top. You'll notice this is a special piece I never noticed. I'm not sure if the paint's just been scratched off from the other Warthog set that was very old that I had, because there's usually just one of these pieces, but I've put two. It actually has silver at the front, which is strange, but there you go. It's quite nice actually, because it's reflective, just like the windscreen. So let's go into the main section in here, where the driver would be. So we have a different steering wheel to what we're used to. It's usually just a round one, but I really like these versions of the steering wheels. I also have a handbrake in there. That's actually a sandbag, but it just looks really, really cool. So I put that in there. It fits nicely. We also have a little console over there. Let's just turn this around. I have used the very, very small 2 stud by 2 stud wide and long seats. Usually there's much more detailed seats, but the reason I've done this is so that I can put a nice flat tile piece down there, and the figures can sit quite easily in there. Then the other seat around here is just identical, so there's absolutely no change. Now, there's obviously several little detailed pieces I've put on, like up here as well, and that's basically it for that whole section. So now we're going to move on to the back section. From the back, the first difference you'll see compared to other Warthogs, apart from a very small few, if I can remember, this is inspired by the Halo 4 Warthog. We obviously, right here, have a fuel canister at the back, which is pretty cool. It's been attached quite nicely. We have a wrench here. A wrench, that's just a spare piece, little piece you can get with this set. We have the actual fuel canister, or gas canister, whatever you want to call it, or oil, and you can actually just detach that, and then you can pull it out and use that as another piece. It can actually be attached to the terrain piece. You can just put it there or anywhere, which is pretty cool. Okay, moving on, up here to the left, we actually have one of these little one-studded pieces, which is kind of like a hook or a hand. Come on, focus. There we go. And you can attach this assault rifle or any weapon if you want to it. You can even attach that shovel there. I'll get onto that in a second. So, let's get on to the back part of the Warthog. So we have a saw here. Obviously it's a Transport Hog. It's going to be carrying stuff. We have a shovel, if I can get it out. Come on. There we go. So this shovel is a green shovel, obviously, because the sort of colour of the set is green. Set that down there. We also have 2 sandbags there at the back, and we have this crate. Now I'll get onto this crate because there's an absolute ton of stuff inside it. So that's basically it for the Warthog. Now I'm going to get into this crate. So if you do decide to just remove the crate altogether, there is plenty of space. You can take these sandbags off, but I think it looks pretty cool like that. But there is plenty of space to literally just keep the Warthog like that, and then you can put a figure in the back. And another cool thing, which I thought would be a good idea, if you move the sandbags to here, obviously there's a hole in it, so you can attach that turret that's in the terrain piece to it, and you can have a turret at the back of your Warthog. There you go. Okay, the UNSC crate. It's green, once again, keeping with the theme. There's a lot of stuff inside this, which is a good thing, because it means you're definitely getting your money's worth. There we go. So, what we have in here is we have a grey Magnum, because, it's a dark grey, because some of the figures have little shades of grey in them. So we have a Magnum, there we go, oops. We have a small little water bottle. We have a backpack or a rucksack that can be attached to any of the figures, apart from the Covenant ones. And then we have 4 green grenades, not grey, green. So that is all the spare things you get with the set, as well as, of course, the saw, the shovel, the wrench, and all the other weapons that the figures are currently holding. Speaking of figures, let's move on to them. So here are all the figures in the set. From left to right, we have a custom Grenadier, which I'll get into. We have a slightly custom Orbital, I'll get into that too. We have a Ongoy Ultra right here, which is the one with the methane tank on its back and the breathing equipment around its mouth. We also have an Invisibility Ongoy Storm, which is the one with the slightly sharp head, and also the one that's most commonly known for its pearl in its back. Well, that's basically what it is. So, this one's obviously invisible, so the special weapon with this set is an invisibility needler, so that's going to go with him. There's also a Spartan Laser in this set, there we go. it is the same colour as the shade in the Grenadier's armour. So that's going to be the special weapon to go with him. The other two, you can choose whatever you like. So let's get into the figures specifically. Here is the custom Grenadier. It has Buck's armour, so that's why you can see the sort of shade that Buck has. We have a little armour piece up here, shoulder pad. We also have the gauntlets, which are the colour of Buck's armour, also the crotch piece, as well as the boots. All the rest is green, and the actual body is black. So this figure, really, its main colours are gold in the visor. We have a lime greyish green, which is Buck's colour. We have green, we have black, and grey. So there you go, a lot of colours in him. This is the Spartan Laser, which matches his armour, like I was saying. There you go. And yeah, so let's move on to the orbital now. This orbital is slightly different because it has two shades of green. As you can see in the leg pads down here, it's a slightly darker green, as well as this shoulder pad. And then there's just a few bits of grey in his actual torso underneath the armour. So yeah, that's the orbital. And then of course we have this Ungoy Ultra and the Ungoy Storm. There we go. So that's basically the whole set. Now I'm just going to go over everything you get. Also, I just want to give a quick tip to anyone out there that doesn't know this already. Sandbags are easy to take off if they're stacked. So on here, as you can see, if you take it off, the top sandbag will come off, but the bottom one won't. That is usually, or quite literally, always the case. With this wrench that's included in the set, if you actually jab the wrench into the hole inside the sandbag and then just pull upwards, then the sandbag will come off. So, there you go. Quick tip for the day. Yeah. So, like I said before, I think this is a pretty generous set. I'm sure you'll agree that the price I came up with is pretty accurate. So, here's all the weapons once again and everything else. We've got a UNSC crate, 2 Covenant crates, a wrench, a gas canister, 4 sandbags, a flag, a plant, a terrain piece. Weapons now, we have 4 green grenades, a Spartan Laser, a Magnum, a saw, a plasma pistol, a needler, a shovel, a water bottle, a backpack, a turret, an assault rifle, an invisibility needler, 4 figures, a ghost, and a warthog. I think that's pretty worth it. There you go. Yeah, so here's what I was talking about earlier with the turret on the sandbags at the back of the warthog. That actually looks pretty cool, so there you go. So thanks guys for watching this custom set or mock, and be sure to leave a like on the video, that'd be very much appreciated. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more videos. Hopefully I'll have another one up soon. I do have several other mocks, which is great. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.